Nocturnal Thoughts, man. Boxing After Dark. Coming at you with another real quick video before I get out of y'all way, man. This is coming off of the heels. The post-fight analysis and the recap of the Dream Devin Haney versus Jorge Linares El Nino, the golden boy, the last samurai. Everybody is giving you their opinion, their assessment, their analysis of this fight. So I'm gonna give you my opinion, my assessment, my analysis of this fight. Look, what I saw was a kid that's blessed with all the boxing skills of the world, a great father who's get imputed on him a great amount of wisdom and IQ in and outside of the ring, who has developed under the tutelage of senior and junior of Floyd Mayweather, who has very close comparison skills as Money Mayweather, but not so much as Pretty Boy Floyd. Now, you know what? I'm impressed. I'm very, very, very impressed by Devin Haney coming very close once again to pitching a complete shutout of a veteran boxer on the caliber and level of Jorge Linares. Almost similar to what he did on the same caliber opponent as a Yorioki Gamboa. He's slick, he's fast, his jab is phenomenal. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He planted his feet, he fought inside the pocket, he sat down on his punches and threw in some power shots to the body, some hooks, some uppercuts. He split Jorge Linares' guard time and time and time again with uppercuts. I mean, he looked like a complete fighter. But 360, sorry, I saw some holes in his game that could be exposed. You dig what I'm saying? And people comparing this fight, cross-comparing it to a TEOFIMO Lopez, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Ryan Garcia. Me personally, more to TEOFIMO Lopez is the doppelganger opponent to Devin Haney. To me, is more TEOFIMO Lopez, and I can see holes in TEOFIMO Lopez's game too. To me, whenever you have holes in your game, you can make up for it in your power. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Whatever holes you have in your game, you can make up for it with your skills. Like they always say, skills pay the bills. And Devin Haney has the skills. Skills pay the bills. But I say, motherfuckers only pay their bills to keep on the power. And if there's two things that Devin Haney showed me in this fight against Jorge Linares, and this is no knock against Devin Haney, because I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, the ceiling is very high and his accomplishments can be out of this world. But he doesn't have the power that I wish he had. And people keep saying, well, when he grows into his grown man strength, and I'm like, look, man, either you got power or you don't. His power can be developed even further. I mean, as he gets older, he's going to develop a little bit more power to a certain extent. But power, strength, and speed, and agility, and boxing all together is a give and take type of a thing. Like, if you work on one thing, and you can develop a total game, but you still sometimes, say if I just got to develop my power, I might start to underdevelop my reflexes. Or if I develop my reflexes, I might, start to undevelop my timing. Or, you see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's give or take. So if power is not his biggest attribute and he starts to focus on trying to increase his power, what is he taking his focus off of? You dig what I'm saying? So I feel like his power is his power. It is what it is. And he wasn't born with power. Like, some people just born with power. Some people born with skills. Some people born with speed. Some people born with reflexes. Some people born with flexibility. Some people born with, it's just all different. Teofimo Lopez has great power. But his power is not just out of this world. To me, his skill level and his Teofimo skill level and Devin Haney power level equals out the fact that Teofimo has a high power, Devin Haney has the lower power. Devin Haney has the high skills, Teofimo has the lower skills. But they still both, even Devin Haney's power and skills is still on a higher level than most. And Teofimo Lopez's power and skills is still on a higher level than most. So we really don't know what will happen in this fight until they fight. But me personally, I lean towards Teofimo Lopez based off of what I see. Because not only did I see Devin Haney not have a power where he was hitting that dude with everything, including the kitchen sink, uppercuts, body shots, jabs, you know what I'm saying? Just basically hitting him at will, but never hurt him, never buckled him, never made him take too many steps back. He was not able to push him on his back foot. To beat Teofimo Lopez, I feel like you gotta push him on his back foot. And when he got hit, when he got caught, because he didn't pitch a complete shutout. He got clipped a couple of times. He got clipped in the 9th round, 10th round, 11th round. He was on shaky legs. His legs were betraying him. And he was hurt badly, recovered like a champion. You know what I'm saying? But was hurt by a guy that doesn't have the same power as Teofimo Lopez. And he couldn't hurt the guy. And he couldn't hurt the same guy that got knocked out by a Lomachenko. And Lomachenko has the skills to pay the bills the same way as Devin Haney. Maybe not as great, but that guy was afraid of that Teofimo Lopez power for the first 6-7 rounds. So I still lean towards the Teofimo Lopez, but I'm not saying that Teofimo Lopez definitely wins against Devin Haney and Devin Haney definitely outboxes Teofimo Lopez. We don't know until we know. It'll be a great fight, but I have to lean towards Teofimo Lopez because to me his skill and his power is a little bit more balanced. You know what I'm saying? Like Devin Haney's skills is up here, his power is down here somewhere. Teofimo Lopez's skill and power is very close. I know that might contradict or confuse some of y'all, but I'm saying Teofimo Lopez is the more balanced and complete fighter, in my opinion, right now. I think he learned a lot from Lomachenko, just like I think Devin Haney just learned a lot from Jorge Linares. Only thing is, like Ryan Garcia learned from Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney learned from Linares. Both those guys got their ass beat by Lomachenko. And who came and beat Lomachenko? You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez. So, you know, I was impressed by Devin Haney, but I still saw some things that were glaring to me as far as him trying to come out of the pocket, you know, and showing some holes where he can get countered with some hooks and some uppercuts. And I mean the left hook and the left uppercut and the right hook that was landing for Jorge Linares, Teofimo Lopez has those in spades. Now I know that Devin Haney is not going to fight Teofimo Lopez in the same manner. He's going to be more on his back foot and outbox him and jab and stay away from that power. He's not going to try to have a crowd-pleasing fight and come in there and dominate and press the action and try to, you know what I'm saying, push. Like he's not going to fight Teofimo Lopez the same way he fight Jorge Linares. But at the same time, when I seen Devin Haney fight against that Santiago kid, when I seen him fight against Yuriorkis Gamboa, when I seen him fight against Jorge Linares, when I look at all his fights together, what I've seen him do, I still haven't seen what I think I need to see to say, yeah, man, I'm going to lean towards him in a fight against Teofimo Lopez. No, it's a close fight. You know what I'm saying? The best man can win. Whoever has the better strategy, whoever makes the most adjustments, whoever comes in and is ready to you know what I'm saying, had the best night of their life, that person is going to win. But right now, I lean towards Teofimo Lopez to be that person to do that. I'm gonna know a little bit more after we see this fight against Teofimo Lopez and George Ferocious Kambosos. But that's what I see. That's my assessment. You know what I'm saying? I take my hat off to both guys, and I'm not gonna sit there. And I just don't like when you just got to be one or the other. No, they all great fighters. They the future of boxing, and I love to see those guys get in there and rumble. I like all of them on the same level. But I'm talking about just put them in a square circle. Who I think is going to have their hand raised. Devin Haney can definitely outbox the socks of Teofimo Lopez if he chooses to fight that kind of fight. I see him winning that way, but I don't see him, you know, having that power to keep Teofimo Lopez off of him. And plus, Teofimo Lopez is just as versatile. He can switch up his game too. He's not just a come forward knockout guy. Like Teofimo Lopez doesn't just rely on just his power. So it's not like he don't have some skills too. And he's a counter puncher too. And he's going to see openings too. They both going to study each other. You know what I'm saying? So they both have advantages over each other, and they both have disadvantages over each other that one or another can be exploited. It just depends on who's going to exploit and take advantage and turn this person's strengths into weaknesses and use their weaknesses to their advantages to become strengths. It depends. So we got to see those boys get in there and rumble it up. Like, I can see Devin Haney winning Teofimo Lopez. Easy. In my mind. Not easy. I can't say easy. That's a misquote. I can see Devin Haney outboxing Teofimo Lopez, but I can see Teofimo Lopez hurting Devin Haney and breaking him down too. And I lean towards you know what I'm saying, I lean towards Teofimo Lopez. I lean towards Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Because he's more balanced, and because he has power, and because he has skills. So, to me, with all the boxing skills that Devin Haney possesses, I still would like to see him. He still shows me a few too many holes in his game. The lack of power, and the fact that when he did catch a flush shot, his legs betrayed him. He was staggering and wobbly. He recovered, but he recovered against a guy that doesn't have the same amount of power as Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez might not land that shot, but this is boxing. You're going to get hit. He's going to land some shot. He's going to land some punch. I don't see Devin Haney just coming out of a Teofimo Lopez fight completely unscathed, where he's not going to take any punches. He's going to take a punch. He's going to have to take a punch to get in there and mix it up with a fast, reflexy, twitchy guy like Teofimo Lopez. If you got touch against a guy like Jorge Linares, no matter if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, press, or if you're on your back foot trying to box, you're still going to get hit. So, he got some whiskers. He got a decent beard. But he made it out of that fight by the hair on his chinny chin chin in a few of the last championship rounds. So I guess I just got a nod towards Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? And I hope we see that fight, because my end of the day is just let the best man win. You know, but I'm not here to knock Teofimo Lopez, and I'm not here to knock Devin Haney. And if Teofimo Lopez was to decide not to fight Devin Haney, and he was able to make a fight with Josh Taylor and become unified and undisputed in 2 weight classes, I'm not going to look at that like it's a duck move from Devin Haney, because Josh Taylor to me is more dangerous. Josh Taylor is more dangerous to me than Devin Haney. Both dangerous fights, but you're talking about high risk, high reward, dangerous fights. Josh Taylor, who just beat Jose Ramirez and became undisputed against an undefeated guy. And I'm looking at, you're going to look at Teofimo Lopez as a duck if he doesn't go try to chase down one disputed belt that's like halfway disputed in some nuance of franchise versus, you know what I'm saying, real WBC belt. Like, I'm not going to go chase down one belt to clear up the confusion in one, you know what I'm saying, one sanction, when I got the opportunity to go fight another undisputed guy who's unified in a higher weight class, and then That's Thanos to me. You go beat him, then you can see you beat Josh Ramirez, you beat Regis Prograis, you beat, you know what I'm saying, Ivan Baranchek. You know what I'm saying? When you beat Lomachenko, that means you, in some way, you take his power. You took away the power from Luke Campbell and Jorge Linares and, you know what I'm saying, Rigomore Gillendahl and the X-Man and all the guys that Lomachenko beat. You absorbed all of that when you defeated Lomachenko. You go beat Josh Taylor, which would be very hard, but you absorb out of all the guys that he beat. Versus if you beat Devin Haney, who do you absorb? Nobody besides Devin Haney. Because he ain't really beat nobody that you haven't beat by way of, 5-degree separation. He beat Linares. Linares is already beat by Lomachenko. Lomachenko was beat by TEOFIMO Lopez. Nocturnal thoughts, man. Sorry this video stretched out long, but you get what I'm saying. Let the best man win. This is Nocturnal Thoughts. Salute. Signing out. Bow.